Good morning, y'all. Well, I ended up staying at Waynesboro at the Stanimal's Hostel. It was a good stay. I ended up taking a 0 also, and I just now got dropped off at Rockfish Gap, and I have officially entered the Shenandoahs. But back to Stanimal's. Yeah, it was a great stay. The location was great too. It was really close to fast food and a Walmart neighborhood market and dollar stores. It was good. And free pancakes in the morning. All you can eat pancakes, man. They were great. But yeah, while I was there, I did get a package with some new socks. I really like my black Darn Tough ones, and I had 2 pairs at home that I ended up having sent to me because the heels in my previous ones had holes in them. So got some new socks. But yeah, overall a good stay. Got to rest a little bit on my 0 and edit some video. Yeah, it was good. And then this morning at 7 o'clock, I caught a shuttle back to Rockfish Gap, and I just now started hiking not too long ago and entered the Shenandoahs. Yeah, back on trail. Today's plans are I plan on hiking a 20-mile day. There's a shelter, which they're called huts in the Shenandoahs. It's called Blackrock Hut, which is about 20 miles away. So that's what I'm shooting for right now. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's enough of me talking. I'm glad to be back on trail. Let's get to it. What's up, guys? Well, I made it to Beagle Gap. I'm only like maybe 4 or 5 miles in for the day, probably 5. When I got here, there was a trail maintenance guy parked right there, and he had a cooler with some beverages. I had a Dr. Pepper, and then he offered me another one, so I grabbed a Pepsi. But he went ahead and headed out. But there's some porta potties here, porta johns. I'm gonna see if I can drop some baggage there, shed a little body weight. But yeah, I'm at Beagle Gap. Probably can't read that at all. But yeah, the next climb for the day is Calf Mountain. I just climbed Bear Mountain, which is that one. That's the one I came down off of. But on the other side of Calf Mountain is a shelter that I plan on taking another break at before I push on. But that's the update for now. I'll talk to you guys later. What's up, guys? Well, I just left the Calf Mountain shelter. I went ahead and filled up water there because there's going to be, I don't know, like a 10, 11 mile, well, it might be all the way to Blackrock shelter, which is 13 miles from here. So a little dry spot. So I went ahead and loaded a little extra water. I got about 1.5 liters. But yeah, took a little break there and ate some trail mix and some Sour Patch Kids and just rested my feet a little bit. But now I'm back on trail and pushing on to Blackrock Mountain. Yeah, it's 13 miles away, so we still got a pretty good day to hike, and it's just a little bit past noon. So, and I'm 8 miles in for the day, which is pretty good. Yeah, and I'm kind of thinking of pushing a little past that Blackrock Mountain shelter. So probably, I mean, if it's 13 and a half, probably around 14 miles to the top of Blackrock, and actually maybe camping on top of there. Maybe catching a sunset or something, but it's just something I'm thinking about. But we'll see whenever we get there. I may be beat whenever I get to the shelter, who knows. But yeah, that's the update for now. Let's get to it. What's up, y'all? Well, I just had a Diet Coke for some trail magic. Last Diet Coke in the cooler. Man, I love Diet Coke. Yeah, I forget what gap that was. It was, oh wait, it was Turk Mountain Gap or Turk Gap or something. But yeah, whoever, it was just somebody's tailgate. They weren't there. They just had their vehicle parked with some trail magic there. So that was great. Whoever that was, thank you. But yeah, I think we still have about 7 to 8 miles to get to Blackrock Mountain. That's the update for now. What's up, guys? Man, another trail magic. Hell yeah. Well, I mean, it is the weekend in the Shenandoah, so but yeah, it's been at trailheads where I guess people just leave trail magic and at a trailhead and then they just go hike. So I may bump into the people that are doing that trail magic, but yeah, it's pretty sweet. Another trail magic. That one had more stuff. But yeah, I had me a ginger ale and some candy bars and stuff. I didn't eat anything from the little supply chest, but yeah, that was awesome. Thanks. And yeah, I just checked far out, and we are 3.7 away from Blackrock shelter. All right, let's get to it. What's up, y'all? Well, I made it to the Blackrock hut shelter, and I loaded up water, and there is a lot of people camping there. Every tent site's taken, and the shelter's slowly filling up. But I loaded up water, and I am pushing up. I got a half mile until I'm to the top of Blackrock Mountain, and I'm gonna try and find a tent site up there, so we'll see. But it's 7 o'clock right now. Sunset's at like 8:30, 8:40, so I got plenty of time. It's just a half mile straight up though, and yeah, and hopefully there are some tent sites up there, which my app Far Out says that there's like 5 up there, so we'll see. Hopefully everybody went to the shelter that's around here, so but yeah, it'd be nice to catch a sunset. But I'll see you guys when we get up there. What's up, guys? Well, I kind of missed the sunset. I wasn't taking into account that there's a big ass mountain that the sun is setting behind, so I was just going by 8:40 was sunset, so I thought I had plenty of time. But yeah, apparently you have to take into account the terrain that the sun is going to be passing behind, so I missed the actual setting of the sun. So but yeah, the sky's still real pretty, cotton candy color. I got a good little panning shot, but yeah, I just wanted to hop on here and say this is camp, and thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in the morning. Man, I was just getting my bed ready, my pad and everything, and getting my coffee made for tomorrow. And I heard something walking around outside my tent, and I was like, "What the hell is that?" And I look out the tent, and there's a damn buck staring right at me. Yeah, that's the biggest in velvet rack I've seen so far. But yeah, he's probably gonna have a nice rack. Yeah, that was cool. But all right, I'll see you guys in the morning.